What's up guys, everyone's favorite ghost stand, Snowbricks96, back again with another weekly video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I know I am, alright? As you can see, I'm still a little sick, right? I'm recovering, right? I'm obviously a lot better than Wednesday when I couldn't record a short because I was deathly ill. And by that I mean I was just really tired and had a sore throat. So yeah, I couldn't do the whole recording thing, but enough about that. Let's get straight into the comment of the week. Comment of the week status goes to EDG512 again, who says, "Bro really read out all the emojis." And then I have to give a shout out to Slugo175, who says, "I found the most cringe person ever. His name is Koydog. Brace yourself," right? Now, the reason I'm giving a shout out to him is because I'm making a video about Koydog, right? And, so yeah, I figured it would be proper to give credit because, unlike Sniper Wolf, I actually give credit, right? I didn't really know where I was going with that for a second. I kind of lost my train of thought, but enough about that. Let's hop straight into the video in 3, 2, 1, go.
Excuse me? Why do you look so happy? You got an A on the test? No, that's impossible, because that is higher than what I got. Show me your test right now.
Alright, now, you guys can feel free to put in your own opinions on this, but something that just pisses me off and just makes me feel kind of weird is when grown men proceed to act like they're in high school for the purpose of a video. Like, I get it, you know, comedy is subjective, blah blah blah, all that great stuff, but, you know, like, it just feels weird to watch. Like, it just feels kind of unsettling. Well, not unsettling, it just makes me feel, it just gives me this weird feeling of, like, why did you create this? Alright, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a grown man, right? And I don't think that this guy's like a fully grown man with like kids and a 401k, but I think he's old enough to be out of high school. Like, I'm assuming that he's at the very least old enough to drive within the United States of America, alright? I don't know how old he is.
You're not gonna give it to me? Okay, let's do this the hard way. Right here, question number 13. Your answer was 2.02. The correct answer was actually 2.021.
Alright, come on, buddy. Alright, you can do better than the teacher's pet videos, alright? Like, I get it, you know, you got famous off of teacher's pet videos, you kind of want to keep on getting that money, but come on, alright, come on. You can afford to have some originality in your life, alright? And I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm sure Koydog is a wonderful person in real life, but I can't with these videos, right? Like, you got that bread, bro, alright? Like, you got quite a lot of views off your most popular teacher's pet videos. I'm sure you can afford to do something. Or not, alright? Who knows? Maybe he decided to go the sports route and just blow all the money on cocaine and fast cars. Or who knows, alright? I heard that YouTube Shorts basically pay packing peanuts, so, that's probably great.
I'm afraid that I have to tell the teacher about her mistake. What's that? You don't want me to tell the teacher? Why not? Because you don't want your grade to go down? Listen here, buddy. I do not care about your grade. I care about honesty, and I will be honest to our teacher. I will also now be telling her that you wanted me to lie to her. Miss, where are you?
You know, I think cringiest dude on the planet is a bit of an overstatement. Like, this guy, he isn't that bad, but that being said, the video was still pretty hard to watch, in my opinion.
Excuse me? Did you seriously just sneeze? Unbelievable.
Not gonna lie, this is how middle school teachers were low-key describing high school teachers, right? Like, some of my teachers suck, but not because they're strict, it's because they assign massive amounts of homework and think that we're no lives, right? Like, trust me, alright? I have a social life, says the guy on YouTube who talks to himself.
The teacher was in the middle of speaking, and your sneeze caused me to not hear what she said. What's that? It's not your problem? You know what? Sometimes you make me so.
Bro, you cannot say that word, okay? You do not have the pass to say that phrase, okay? For those of you who want to know what he said something very not nice about a group of people in society who are a statistical minority.
Sometimes you make me so dang mad.
Once again, bro, why you gotta act like a kindergartner on camera, like, ooh, he said dang it, that's a bad word, alright? Like, ooh, he said stupid, that's bad word. Alright, come on, bro, you couldn't act like any other age group of people, alright? I think it's kind of funny when when young people act like old people, alright? Like, my back hurts, where's my medication? Why are there so many people of color in this store? You get what I'm saying? Alright, that's funny, but adults acting like children, not so funny.
My goodness, did I just use the D word?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm never doing that again.
I am so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. It just slipped out. Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry for interrupting, but you need to know this.
Yo, comment Adler if you want your comment to get a heart, okay? Like, I usually do this in order to boost engagement on the videos. Plus, I get to heart comments, which is pretty cool, in my opinion.
Just said the D word. That's right. I cursed, and I deserve to be punished for it. What's that, miss? That word is not a curse word? Yes it is, and I need to be punished for saying it.
Hey, yo, bro, why does he want to be punished so bad, alright? Why does he want to be Listen, bro, are we talking about punished or punished?
You're not going to punish me, miss? You know what? Fine. I will just go to the principal and tell him that you refuse to punish me.
Once again, just like the episode of The Office, Scott's Tots, I would say this one was pretty hard to watch. Terrible writing, horrible pacing. It's like it was directed by Zack Snyder. Let me think. What else is there? Oh yeah, the lighting, ass cheeks. The sound, ass cheeks. I basically hate everything about this person. I'm kidding, alright? If you're watching this, Koydog, I love you.
Excuse me? What are you doing? You're reading? I could actually see that, so tell me what you are reading.
Alright, I know I've been making fun of Koydog for most of this video, but I kind of have to relate to him on this part. Why do I need to know, like, this very minuscule detail about a book in order to be a fan? It's like gatekeeping with other fandoms. Especially with video games and TV shows, it's very common. Where it's like, oh, you don't know what happened in episode 3 season, in the third episode of season 1 at exactly 25 minutes and 3 seconds in. You buffoon, right? You're very obviously not cultured like I am. And it's like, dude, I just want to watch the show. Just let me watch the show, man.
Oh, really? I've actually read that book before. Now tell me what happens on page 102 in paragraph 3. You don't know what happens? That's what I thought. If you were actually reading the book, then you would be able to tell me what happens.
What's that? What are you doing? You're calling in a bomb on that Iranian hospital? I wouldn't do that if I were you. There are lots of civilians in there, and I think it would just be a really poor decision to do that. Now, I urge you to rethink this decision. What? You're not going to rethink your decision? I'm going to have to report you to our command. Sergeant, this man suggests dropping a bomb on that Iranian hospital. What? You gave him the green light? Fine. I guess you can do it.
What am I talking about? Don't play dumb with me. We both know that you are using your cellular device. That's right, I cracked your little scheme. You have a cellular device hidden inside of your book, so it looks like you are reading when in reality you are using your cellular device. What's that? You're actually reading though? No, you aren't. Do not try and lie to me right now.
Teacher, this idiot is acting a fool. Please, send him to the principal's office. Oh god, I can't do that voice.
I will be informing our teacher of this, and you will get detention for this.
Once again, comment the phrase Adler if you want your comment to get a heart, right? Just trying to drive engagement on this video, you know, hope it does well in the algorithm.
Excuse me, how are you liking detention?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna drop a little bit of Snowbricks 96 lore on you. Alright, I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got detention at school. I think it's the only time that I've gotten detention so far within my life, because I'm a goody two shoes outside of YouTube. Right, even on YouTube, I'm also a goody two-shoes. Like, I haven't really broken the terms of service, but whatever, alright? So basically, alright, me and my friends, we were all walking around during PE, okay? Like, we were just all chilling, alright? We were all goofing around, we were having a good time. And then, alright, one of my friends comes up to me and says, hey, we should pants this friend who I'm gonna call Jimothy, alright? So, alright, he goes up to Jimothy, and he starts distracting him, and I pants Jimothy, alright? And I got him pretty good. I hit him with the pants around the ankles, too, right? Absolutely diabolical right there. But, unfortunately, the teacher saw, and he, drags me away, and he's yelling at me. He's like, what the hell is your problem? Rah, rah, rah. Alright, he didn't say what the hell is your problem, but you get the point, alright? So he's like yelling at me, getting mad. He's like, that was very inappropriate, young man, blah, blah, blah. But the image of me pantsing Jimothy just keeps on replaying over and over in my mind. And I can't help it. And like, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. But like, I'm smiling, okay? And he's like, oh, you think this is funny? You think this is funny? And I'm like, no, I don't think it's funny. But like, I'm smiling as I'm saying it. And so he ends up giving me detention, and I had to explain to my parents why I got detention for pantsing my friends, alright? They were mad at first, alright? I low-key thought that they were gonna tear my Xbox out of the wall, beat me with it. But they ended up laughing it off, and that was a big relief because, your homeboy was not trying to be able to not make videos for the weekend because I was in the hospital.
Why am I here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to visit you. Oh, what's that, miss? I cannot be here unless I did something wrong? Oh, okay. According to rule number 268 of the school rulebook, students are not allowed to curse. So, gosh diddly darn it, miss. Looks like I have to stay here now.
Damn, bro, that is next level hating. Giving yourself detention just so you could sit down and just make fun of this one guy who got detention, bro. That is some D1 hating right there, right? I have to ask, right, Koydog, right? I need some lore. Is he going after the same person every video, or is it a different person, right? Like, his teacher's pet making fun of the same guy every video, right? We need the lore, Koydog. Explain. Also, alright, this guy really went the Ned Flanders route with swearing, alright? Like I get it, alright? You gotta get those CPMs on, alright? YouTube Shorts basically pay packing peanuts, so you gotta get every ounce of bread possible, but, come on, bro, alright? Come on, you could have at the very least gone with an actual curse word and then just blurped it out.
Stop talking to the person next to you. We are in detention. You are not allowed to do that. Oh my goodness, is that your homework? You cannot do your homework in here. Excuse me, miss, they are trying to have fun in detention.
Yeah, when I got detention, it wasn't really like this at all, alright? Like, they did let you do your work in there, so, I just did that for, like, most of the detention, alright? Also, I didn't have to stay after school. My school has this thing where you're actually supposed to go beforehand in order to get your detention, and I only had to go for like 30 minutes because, because I guess the PE teacher took pity on me or something, I don't know.
Wake up! We only have a few minutes left of detention, and I will not allow you to sleep through it. What's that, miss? Detention is over? Aww, okay. I guess we have to go home now.
Damn. It really do be like that sometimes. Y'all ever just give yourself detention just to make fun of this one guy who you don't like, and then be depressed when you gotta go home? Alright? You see, fellas, that's what we in the business call a no-life, alright? Someone who doesn't have a life outside of school, so they spend as much time in school as possible. Either that or they have abusive parents.
Excuse me, miss, when are we getting our tests back? It's been 2 days. We're getting them back right now? Well, me first. This can't be. A 57%?
Hey, bro, chill, alright? It's just a test grade, alright? I'm assuming that you're getting, like, 110% on most of your tests, right? Like, you're getting that sweet street extra credit, so, I'm gonna let you slide for this one, okay? Alright, I'm gonna cut you some slack for this one, big homie. So, alright, don't sweat it, don't sweat it.
Miss, it appears that you accidentally gave me their grade for the test. I would like you to fix this mistake. You did not make a mistake. Yes, you did. Stop lying. I do not fail my tests. They are the one who fails their tests because I am the smart one, not them. What's that? Why am I dragging you into this? Because you deserve it. Wait a second. I see what's going on here, miss. You're trying to sabotage me. For some reason, you do not want to do well in school. I am going to go straight to school and tell all about your little plot, miss.
Not gonna lie, I do know people like this who will, like, interrogate you on what your test grade is, and then, and then proceed to, fail the test, where it's like, oh, you got a 87? Alright, I got, oh, never mind, bro.
Excuse me, why is the teacher coming over here? You told the teacher that I ripped up your test?
I knew that you would do that. Watch this.
Test.
Test up themselves and they want to blame it on me so that they get an A.
I think that this is going to be the end for today's video, alright? Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that great stuff, okay? Comment down below Adler if you want a heart once again, and make sure to go back, just watch some of my old content so that it gets a boost in the channel and the algorithm, alright? Views have been down a bit lately. It's summer, so I expect them to pick back up again, but a little boost would be nice. And on that note, I'll see you guys all later. I'm out. Peace.